Alrighty guys, welcome back for yet another Dokkan battle video, and in this video what I am going to propose to you guys today is, if I can't, I should say, by the end of this video convince you that Goku and Chichi are a good free-to-play unit, I don't know what will. This comes from the new EZA for the Super Saiyan 4 Goku. Now, EZA Super Saiyan 4 Goku, I have yet to do their showcase. Again, I really am going to try to get on that. I'm just missing one little component for their showcase. Because again, I typically don't like to release showcase stuff, you know, or like videos that are incomplete. So there's just like one little thing that I'm missing. But again, as soon as that comes out, you know, the video is going to go up. So anyways, again, Goku and Chichi. They are one of the free-to-play units that arrived during the 7th year anniversary, and again, there has been a lot of hate, in my personal opinion, being directed towards this unit. But again, with the EZA for Super Saiyan 4 Goku, I really do think that this unit has now found a better footing in the Goku family team. Because again, they are a support for Goku's family. They give 22%. Again, not a massive support type buff, but again, it is a support type buff nonetheless. Now, specifically, what I'm going to be focusing on is Goku and Chichi with the version Z Goku. Okay, what the hell happened here? Oh, cool. Login bonus. Sick. Okay, I'll take that. Kind of ruined my video there, but, anyways, back to the main topic at hand. Again, I'm going to be specifically focusing on them with version Z Goku. There we go. Let's get us a Super Saiyan 4 Goku here. Thank you. Alright, let's go ahead and hop in. But like I said, we're going to be focusing the specific rotation of version Z Goku and Goku and Chichi. Now, again, there's a reason why I'm choosing version Z Goku, not only because of his support, because again, he does give 30%, but also because of his link set. Again, version Z Goku has a very specific link with the Goku and Chichi unit that really does make a difference for them, and that is All in the Family, as well as Shattering the Limit. So All in the Family is a defensive link, very similar to something like Cold Judgment, where again, Cold Judgment is significantly better because again, at level 10 links, it's 25% defense. All in the Family, on the other hand, is 20% defense at level 10, so it starts out at level 1 with only 15% defense. But again, that link is going to do wonders for the Goku and Chichi unit, because again, defense is the main thing that I see a lot of players attacking them for. Is again, their defense is not even that good. It's, you know, not up to the substantial level that we need it to be. Which again, I would agree with you if we were talking about the Goku family team before Super Saiyan 4 Goku got his EZA. And again, Super Saiyan 4 Goku, now that he has his EZA, is honestly a top tier unit. He is, in my opinion, easily in like the top 10 like EZA LR tier list. Like, he's like, dude, he's up there. He's very, very powerful, both offensively and defensively, which again really was his Achilles heel beforehand. Was again his offense, not his offense, but his defense was, you know, really his Achilles heel. All right, so we do have the turn here again without version Z Goku. Again, even without version Z Goku, I do think they're going to be solid, but again, the way that this Goku and Chichi functions is that they do have to build up. So in their passive, they need to do a total of 4 attacks for them to completely build up. That's basically the way that they work. So again, they get 122% at the start. They build up another 88%. So again, 4 attacks that you want to do in total with them. And then once you have the 4 attacks done, that's all you're going to get. That's basically them fully maxed out, fully done. Again, it's really not that hard to get them to 4 attacks because they do have a guaranteed additional in their passive that has a 30% chance of being a super. And then, of course, with their hit potential system, I would always recommend to give them full additional because they do get 30% defense on their super attack effect. So potentially you could triple super with this Goku and Chichi unit, essentially giving you really, really good defense. So again, the fastest you can get their passive fully built up is like turn 3, because technically on turn 3 you will do the last attack, or like the second to last attack, and you'll again fully build them up. And then of course turn 5 would be, you know, them just fully built up, you know, nothing else needs to be done to them. So we've only done one attack so far, and it does, you know, significantly jump up their defense, because again, now they're at 94k and before they were at 77. So again, very clearly, again, you're beginning to see the development of their passive as they, you know, super attack and whatnot throughout the entire event. And again, their damage, I'm going to be honest with you guys, is really not impressive. Between, I believe, the Goku and the Chichi and the Vegeta and Bulma, I think the Vegeta and Bulma should, I think, be putting up better numbers, depending on how you have them set up. But, again, I do think the Vegeta and Bulma unit is way, way worse than the Goku and Chichi unit, because there are just certain design aspects that they did to the unit, the Vegeta and Bulma unit, that the Goku and Chichi unit just completely don't have. Like, for example, the fact that the Vegeta and Bulma card have a 30% chance of getting another 22% damage reduction, which to me doesn't make a whole lot of sense. Like, just give them 40% or 44%, like, who gives a damn? Goku and Chichi, well, fortunately for them, don't have that restriction. They just need to build up. That's literally all they have. It's just build up, boom, we're ready to go. We're ready to rock. And even, like, the active skill that Goku and Chichi have are way better than, you know, Vegeta and Bulma, because Vegeta and Bulma just have damage reduction. That's basically it. And they get, what is it, like, I think it's 80% or 88% on super attack, which, you know, can be good, but between getting defense on your super attack with built-in additional, so you can get multiple super attacks, and then just getting one, like, big buff on their super attack, I would much rather take what Goku and Chichi have, is the ability to do multiple supers. So they've done only 2 attacks so far, and again, we do now have them linked up with version Z Goku. Again, this is basically the rotation that you want to be running with them. Again, they're at 145k, but again, that's with only 2 attacks. So again, we are missing 2 more to get their full passive built up. But man, look at version Z Goku. With them linked up together, that puts him at 139k defense. And I don't want you guys to underestimate version Z Goku either, because the way version Z Goku works as well is he gets 59% on super, and then on his 12 key he gets 30% defense, and then on his 18 key he gets 50%. So even with only a 12 key super attack, he's getting 59% on super. So that's going to put his defense well over 200k when he attacks. Plus the super attack, you know, defense that he's getting. Version Z Goku is going to be really good defensively. Especially, again, with, you know, Super Saiyan 4 Goku's new leader skill being 180%. Plus the support coming from the Goku and Chichi and All in the Family. It really does make a difference in this unit. So, again, we now have them fully built up after that rotation, Goku and Chichi. So we should, again, be looking really, really nice the next turn. And, oh, shoot, where is it? Let me go. Your boy's just gonna swivel across and get his handy-dandy calculator from my backpack. So, here we go. Boom. Gotta get the calculator handy. There's a reason why. I'm making a whole ass video on this unit, because trust me, I only make videos on units that or like fight for units if I genuinely believe what I'm saying, or if I know what I'm saying actually holds some factual evidence, which the numbers don't lie, baby. So let's rock and roll. All right. Okay, so I think that was a double super by my Goku. Oh, wait, never mind. That's the friend Goku. Never mind. All right. And then just a little added bonus is Goku and Chichi also have a Ghost Usher effect. So what they essentially do is they target one enemy, which, again, there's only one enemy here. And if I were to use their active skill, it would essentially do an attack, and then it would just Ghost Usher him for this turn. So just a little added bonus that they decided to throw in. Okay, 189k defense. Again, with them linked up, again, those two are linked up together. No other support on this team. 189k. All right. Version Z Goku at 139k. All right, so I'm trying to get the specific number here. So 109, 598. And then we're going to take that multiply by 0.0.3, which again is how you get 30% when calculating a number. And we're going to do that, plus that. And then, with version Z Goku, actually, let's delete that. Version Z Goku, you have 139. 0.48, and let's multiply that by 0.59, because again, it gets 59% on Super. Alright, with that set up, but I'm also going to get 139, the 30% of it, because again, if we don't get an 18 key super attack with him, you know, he's only going to get 30%, but I'm also then going to calculate the 50%. Again, I'm very thorough with my stuff. Alright, so we have all the numbers built up here. Alright, so let's go ahead and do this. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and have him super attack. Okay, so it looks like, again, we're only going to be able to get that 30% buff for version Z Goku. And let's go. Alright, so let's see how many attacks the Goku and Chichi unit do. Because, again, I have full additional for this unit. Full additional. So they have a very, very good chance of doing multiple supers. So, again, damage-wise, 2.5, that's not impressive by any standards. Again, I actually would consider that to be very bad. So that's one super. So they did one super there. So only one super attack. All right. And then version Z Goku with the so far we only see one attack. Okay, so one attack each. Okay. So after one attack, the Goku and Chi-Chi's unit's defense is 246k. So that's 250k defense essentially. But again, 246. That is more than enough defense to tank in most content. Literally, even in the ultimate red zone, that is more than enough to go ahead and tank. Again, in the earlier phases, towards the end phases, again, they would have to like at least double super to be taking a reasonable amount of damage. Now let's take a look at version Z Goku. So version Z Goku starts out, there's 139.48. I'm sorry for doing too much math in this video, but I'm very passionate about this. And then he also got a 30% raise. Alright. So version Z Goku, on the other hand, after he super attacked, was at 262k. That is only with this 30% raise and the 59% from his passive. So we're well over 200k. Well over it. Again, that is more than enough defense to tank in difficult content. This unit is good. Trust me, this rotation, on top of it being really good with over 200k defense with only one super attack from both units. And again, physical has a guaranteed 5 additional in their hidden potential system, and I built my Goku with full additional. So again, this is not even counting like equipment that I could put on these guys. But again, we're already at over 200k defense with only one super attack. And again, Goku and Chi-Chi have the potential to triple super, and I've seen them do it too. So it's not like I'm just pulling this out of nowhere. Alright, so another rotation by them here. Let's go ahead and see what they do on this one. I think we should be able to get, yep, full 18 key super attack for Goku there. Then I'm just going to go ahead and give that to the friend. So let's go ahead and see what they do here. Again, if they double super, I think that should put their defense like over 300k. I believe, if my theory is correct. And then if it's a triple super, that could be like potentially 350k defense around there. Alright, so let's go ahead and let's do this. So that's one super attack there. Alright. Additional. Double super, alright. It's good, nice to see that. So let's go ahead and calculate that. That's a double super by them. Alright, so with the double super attack, their defense is 300k. 300k defense with that super attack. Okay, now for Goku, let's go ahead and calculate it, because again, he did one attack there. No, he did one attack with his 18 key super attack. Let's give him that, because that's what he did. And then from the 18 key, Goku's defense is actually slightly lower. It's at 290k defense. So version Z Goku is actually a little bit lower than them defensively. just a little bit. But again, he didn't double super, and again, he could have double supered. So yeah, with the double super, Goku and Chichi are hitting 300k defense. Now, again, I know what people are gonna... Oh, did not mean to press that. That is my bad. At least we got... Oh, shoot. Jesus, things going by itself this time. But, again, trust me, I know what people are gonna be telling me. Hey, that's still not good enough to beat, you know, all of the Ultimate Red Zone. Which you're correct. You're absolutely correct. I've done the Red Zone. You have to be one cracked unit. Like, you have to, like, be on, like, some sort of steroid to beat the freaking Ultimate Red Zone. But here's my counter argument to that. Very easily. Newer players, or even just casual free-to-play players, probably aren't going to be trying to take on that event. And here's another one. They're free to play. Now again, I'm going to dissect all of that. Number one, not everyone actually do. I literally forgot what my first one was. But screw that. We're going to do my new 3 points. Number one, not everyone's going to try to beat the red zone. Number two, again, they're a solid free-to-play option, or like casual free-to-play players. Again, wait, look, see, now I'm confusing myself here. Let me collect my thoughts here. Let me just brain work. I'm literally looking like a fool here. I mean, I am a fool sometimes, but this takes the cake, baby. But my point is, again, you have to be a cracked unit to beat the red zone. Casual free-to-play players probably aren't going to be defeating the ultimate red zone, like, for example, with, like, no items too seriously. And number three, they're free-to-play. Alright, start with number one. You have to be one cracked-ass unit to, like, tank in the ultimate red zone. Number one, that one is not even that easy to prove. Because the evidence is in the freaking pudding right there, baby. I've watched a multitude of videos from a multitude of content creators showing how even the anniversary LRs will get absolutely wrecked, like they're shit rocked in the ultimate red zone. Just absolutely destroyed. I've seen Gogeta, triple super by the way, I've seen physical anniversary Gogeta, again this is anniversary Gogeta, take like 800k. So the argument that, you know, they're not good in the red zone, well hell, that literally applies to most of the game. You have to literally be a god defensively. And I mean like that in like the highest terms. Like you have to be like Tech Ultimate Gohan levels of like crazy, where he has guard and he's greatly stacking his defense. Like you have to be that kind of level, or you just have to have like insane damage reduction, like AGL Golden Frieza. But even then, he can still take damage. Again, you have to be the most ridiculous unit to tank in the red zone. Again, the Anniversary LRs, again, I think could very easily tank in the red zone, because again, they do massively raise their defense on their 18 key, and then they greatly raise it on their 12 key. So again, they can tank, but at the same time, they can get caught, because Gogeta cannot dodge super attacks in the last phase because they cancel dodging. So that really hinders him there. What else? Jesus. But again, Baby, for example, does a ton of like attacks where it's like group attacks before you're even able to like raise your defense, and you just automatically die. So I think the argument of like, oh, they're not good in like certain difficult content, I think is just really flawed, especially when you try to bring up something like the red zone, when most units in the game can't even compete in the red zone. It's a very select group of units that can even participate in the red zone. Number two, casual free-to-play players probably won't be taking on the red zone like too seriously. For example, myself. I really haven't done any serious attempts at the red zone because number one, I know already based off of my account on my JP, on my JP side, because again, my global side technically is no longer free to play because I have spent Dragon Stones and whatnot on, units. Again, I fully admit that. But this account for me is completely free to play. There's no way that I can buy Dragon Stones on the JP account. I mean, there is a way, but again, I typically don't like to trust online sources. I'm very, like, you know, privacy heavy, where I don't like that kind of stuff. But, you know, it's a free to play account. Again, I have very good units. Case in point, things like Namek Goku, Easy A Super Saiyan 4 Goku, the Anniversary LRs, again, AGL LR Gohan, I have Gogeta. Like, I do have a very nice roster of units, all of which are very good. But I'm not even trying to beat the Red Zone, seriously. After I beat, like, I could only beat the first 2 stages of each, and then after that, I just kind of went like, it's too hard. Or I'm focusing on something else. So, again, the average player, in my opinion, especially if you're free to play, by the way, if you're a whale, you can summon all you want. You know, you can beat. I mean, you can beat all the content in the game because, again, you spend money on the game, so you're able to get the really, you know, good units, rainbow them, all that. But for me, the majority of players, again, they're not really gonna concern themselves with whether or not they can beat a certain event. They're gonna be like, oh, if I can't beat it, guess what? I'll just wait. You know, I'll just wait till I'm able to beat it with, you know, new units that come out and stuff like that. So it's not like a like a right now kind of priority thing for most players, is what, again, I'm assuming. Again, anybody can tell me differently. You know, again, I don't want to speak on the behalf of, you know, every single free-to-play player out there, because, again, that's wrong. So, and then 3. God, what was my third one? Oh, they're free-to-play. Now, again, that statement alone gets people really heated. Trust me, I've seen the Twitter threads about people getting really pissed where they're like, you know, you're making the argument of, you know, they're just a free-to-play unit. And even, like, some content creators, very big content creators, Triple Super, by the way, again, like, The Truth has said, you know, like, that's not an excuse, which I totally understand his point of it's not good enough an excuse to say that they're free-to-play. But at the same time, it kind of makes sense, because not, like, name a free-to-play unit that can reach the levels of, like, 300k defense. And I'm not talking, like, LRs. Again, for the free-to-play LRs, some of them easily could hit 300k. I'm talking about TURs, because this free-to-play unit is a TUR, not an LR. I'm talking about TURs. Which of them can hit 300k defense? Or actually, that's with only a double super. We saw them triple super more than once in this video right now that I'm doing. So I'm just gonna go ahead and bring up their defense and the triple super that they did, because that is significant. They triple supered, baby. Like, you guys saw it here firsthand. Let's go ahead and get that number 3 times. I have to go scroll up again. There we go. Okay, so after they triple super, they're at 360k defense. So they're pushing 400k. I would like you guys to very much, those of you who say that this unit is bad, very much give me a list of units that can hit almost 400k defense. The list, to my knowledge, is almost non-existent or extremely limited. And again, I'm not talking about stacking units. Obviously, the stacking units can hit those numbers, you know, given, of course, again, the proper amount of time to stack. But if we're just talking about units that just get defense on their super attack, almost none of them can do that. Almost none of them. So, for me, if you're gonna make the argument that this unit is bad, you kind of have to, like, disprove those kind of 3 that I put in. Again, the biggest one, again, I think people are going to focus on is the fact that they're free to play, and they're going to bring up, oh, you know, this LR can do this. Again, excluding LRs. LRs are not fair because they have way better stats than TURs. Free to play unit stats are shit. Like, if this unit had 10,000 to defense and, like, 17,000, hell, 16,000, or even just 15,000 to their attack, their defense would be insane, because with 7,000 defense, this unit is hitting at 185 base without supering. If this unit had like 10,000 to defense, this guy would be hitting like 250k at base. Like, that's what I'm kind of trying to get at, is that just saying that they're bad isn't good enough. Like, yeah, they were bad before, I would say, Goku got his easy A, absolutely. And again, for the team argument, you know, like that one, again, I'm not even gonna like try to defend the fact that they're only on 2 teams is shit. Like, straight up, it's horrible. I don't know why they did that. But for me, it's like, try to show me a unit that can hit 400k defense, almost 400k, because again, they're at 360 to, you know, just to say it again. 360, but not a stacking unit. Because again, I'm making a complete fair comparison. A unit that just gets defense on super versus a unit that stacks. This unit is only getting it for 1 turn. Show me another unit that could hit almost 360k defense, or even around like 300. The list is very, very small, or if not at all existent. Because even Master Roshi and Tien, at their best, they can hit like 200k. And again, I have them almost full level 10 links, and I've run them on a full 170% lead team, which of course, you know, this unit does have access to 180%, which again, I do think, you know, is a little bit unfair, but at the same time, it's like they do have access to it, so I do think that does give them a little bit of value. Their support is not very crazy good, but it is support nonetheless. Like, for example, they're going to be giving 44% to LR Gohan and Goten, because they're Goku family and joint forces. So there's that. So again, that's kind of like my whole argument that I'm presenting to you in this video. And by the way, this video is long as frick. This video is almost freaking half an hour long. I did not realize that I was sitting here defending this unit for half an hour. Oh, Christ. God, I need to join a podcast, dog. Or like, I need someone to join me on like some sort of like Discord or Twitter debate. But Twitter's a cesspool, if I'm being honest. Twitter's not exactly the greatest place in the planet. When it comes to arguing, I mean, other than that, Twitter's great. I mean, the people are great and everything, don't get me wrong. But for arguments, Twitter's horrible, dude. But again, that's basically kind of like what I'm trying to like tell you guys right here. Is, again, just saying that the unit is bad without backing it up, I think is wrong. Like, I'm proving it to you guys right now why they're good. Like, and I have the math to prove it, man. I don't know if it can show you that, because it is bright, but no, it doesn't show. My camera's shit. Focus. Hello? Can you focus? Well, oh, see, it kind of shows it. It's kind of hard to see, but you guys can see it right there, kind of. Again, I'm doing the math for this. Like, it's not like I'm pulling this out of my ass. Oh, shoot, now we're at 142k. Let's go ahead and use this guy's active skill. All right, so this should also tell us what his defense is after, again, he gets the 59%. So 226, you say. And then we can just very easily go ahead and actually, no, we're not going to be able to get his 18 key super attack, which sucks. But again, even then, he should be completely fine. But again, that's kind of like what I'm trying to present in this video, is the fact. And again, this unit's taking double digits. This is Int UI Goku. Int UI Goku's is like no slouch. And I know people are going to say he's not as strong as he used to be. You know, like so many other units are just, you know, super damn good now. But again, man, like, there's some players out there who can't beat the legendary Goku event, and guess what? This free-to-play unit, you guys are seeing it right there, is tanking. Perfectly fine. No problem. They're just tanking it. You know, they're just taking it with, like, absolutely no problem. This shouldn't really do anything to us. Yeah, 25k, what is that? And again, I haven't used a single item either. No items. So, again, that's kind of like my whole, I guess, like, thesis, I guess you could say, is, yeah, dude, Goku and Chichi are not bad. I think anybody who says that really is just joining the hate bandwagon, of, you know, just hating on a unit just to hate it. It's kind of like how you hate on, like, any sort of popular anime, I mean, you're just joining a hate bandwagon. Like, there's a reason why that's popular. There's a reason why they're good, is my example of Goku and Chichi. Like, they're not bad. Like, the Vegeta and Bulma are horrible. in my opinion, they're like really not that good. Like they still have some usability. Like their defense is not like disgustingly bad, but compared directly to Goku and Chichi, I would say that, you know, they really are lacking in the whole defense department. But again, that's exactly what I wanted to kind of like rant on about, I guess I should say. And again, this video is now half an hour long. Jesus Christ. So anyways, I'm just going to go ahead and end it here, guys. Again, I don't want to keep you guys here any longer. Again, I hope this video doesn't spark action. No, I hope this video sparks some debate. I hope this starts a war. Avengers assemble. I'm going to fight this to my last dying breath. And even in the joint forces team, again, their defense is still very, very good. But I'm going to fight this with my last dying breath. Again, I will sit here and defend the unit like all day, every day. So yeah, I think this is going to be a new series on my channel called Dokkan Hot Takes or something like that, where I just like completely throw out an opinion out there about a unit. Usually it's, in my opinion, underrated units. So yeah, I think that's going to be a new series on the channel, boys. It's Dokkan Hot Takes. So again, that is going to do it for today's video, and I will see you all in the next one. Peace.
The name of this one is Rosé. Oh, this is the power of legendary Super Saiyan Goku. Now I understand.